Good day, my friends. Today I want to talk about meditation. And meditation is a very good medicine. It's a very good medicine for life in many, many aspects. So I know many of you have different ideas and different types of practices, or maybe you don't even practice meditation at all. Everything is fine. So let me demonstrate a few things which is very important. And first of all, the idea that you should lay down in the bed when you meditate. That's not the way to do it. You should always sit up with a straight spine, okay? Because the energy are moving in a different way. So that is very important. If you look at it, you see there is a lot of statues, right? You can see a lot of statues with Buddha, right? Have you ever seen him laying down? Holding his mudra, laying down? No. Why not? You know? And also, when you are sitting in the lotus position, especially in a full lotus position, and I don't ask anyone to do that, but there creates a certain geometric field, you know, a vortex of energy that moves in a certain direction when we sit with the spine straight, because the spine is very, very important, you know. There is a lot of movement of energy going up in that Sushumna Nadi. The Sushumna Nadi is the great big channel that we have in our spine that moves a lot of pranic energy. And when we can convert the prana into spiritual prana, we can really transform ourselves and the prana is like converting into spiritual energy, and this is what we want. So when we do meditation, we want to be by ourselves. I've seen so many people through the years that only do guided meditations. Guided meditations can be very beneficial, especially if they are infused with activations and energy. But real meditation happens when there is concentration and when there is no mind, there is no body, there is no person left, you know. So you want to come into a state, because many people always thought, yeah, I was out running, I was creating music, I was dancing, so I was meditating. No, you did put yourself into a more meditative, creative, intuitive, good flow. That's correct, but you were not fully meditating, because when you are fully meditating, there is nobody there. There is no action. There is an action in inaction. You see? So this is the thing, that you want to learn how to move yourself into a space where there is nothing. There is no thoughts. The body is relaxed. The mind is calm. So if you want to do guided meditation, you can do that first, but you also have to sit by yourself with a straight spine. If you have a problem with the legs, you sit on a chair or on a sofa, but you want to have the spine straight if possible. And then you want to sit and just follow the breath. The breath and the mind goes together. When we can calm down the mind, we can use the breath. And when we use the breath in the right way, we are calming down the mind. By deeping long, deep breaths, we are automatically calming down the mind. The next thing is that you have to be disciplined, and you have to do it regularly. That means 1 to 2 times a day you have to do your meditation. If not, the mind's gonna control you, and you're not gonna be able to really find this peaceful state within yourself, because the mind will jump and move into all kinds of directions. And the things that I see many often also is that people tend to hide. They tend to hide into activations, into certain guided meditation, and you know, the mind always telling us, do this instead of this. Because when we really do meditation, we're really also facing what's inside of us. we are really facing that negativity that needs to be transformed inside of us. So that is very important. But you also have to be willing to do that. And many people are not, because the ego do whatever it can to hold on to the physical world. It may be of a stubborn ego, it may be of ideas, and not being fully attuned into the spiritual awakening. You know, when we become fully attuned into the spiritual awakening, there is a natural enthusiasm from the inside that wants to meditate, you know, that wants to dive deeper, you know, that have experience that is something more than what we can achieve and see, you know, in this physical realm. We know that, you know, deep inside of us there is a soul, there is this Atma that wants to be realized, you know, and then we start to progress towards that. And that's why meditation is very important. So I highly encourage all of you to really go deeper into the meditation practice you have and simplify it and learn to master one simple technique of you sitting there and breathing. And, you know, master to move yourself into a fully silent state. That is very important, instead of adding a lot of different techniques, because we have to understand that then the mind moves into a new one. You know, the mind always wants something new. You know, you have noticed, right? The mind wants to do that trip, to do that, to do that, to do that. It's the mind. It's the mind and the ego. The mind and the ego always want you to do something else than just to sit and be still. So when you know this, then you know that you don't have to listen, you don't have to follow that. And of course, if you want guidance, I'm here for you. You send me a message and we can do it like a private session, and I can help you to, you know, get your meditation practice going and to really help you to take you into the start of the journey, or really take your, you know, where you are now to the next level. You know, so have a good day, and hope this was inspirational for you. Much love. Bye bye.